Hello students, hope you all are well. Myself Neetu, your maths teacher from 7 classes. So today we will be discussing about situational problems based on quadratic equations related to day-to-day activities. So इस वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करेंगे वो situational problems जो कि quadratic equation से related हैं और हम जानेंगे कि quadratic equations हमारे day-to-day life में कैसे useful हैं. Okay, so it is somewhat about application, practical application of quadratic formula and quadratic equations in a day-to-day life. So understand the question first, what is given? A natural number. So I'll always prefer making a rough column so that जो भी हम discuss कर रहे हैं समझने में वो हम यहाँ लिखते जाएं तो आपको clarity रहेगी. So first, a natural number. सबको पता है what are natural numbers? Natural numbers are the counting numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Right? A natural number when increased by 12. कोई एक natural number है जो जब 12 से it has been increased, जब उसमें 12 add किया गया तो it equals 160 times its reciprocal. Okay, so a natural number when increased by 12 equals to 160 times its reciprocal. Natural number is clear. So अगर आप कोई भी एक number लेंगे, suppose आप लेते हैं 100. Okay, if increased by 12, when it is said increased, जो ये word increased होता है या more than होता है या exceeds होता है, इसमें हम addition करते हैं. So if I'm saying 100 is increased by 12, so it means 100 plus 12, right? So अगर find the number, हमें वो पता है number कौन सा है. So if we take that number to be x, and when we increase it by 12, it will be x plus 12, okay? And they are saying equals to. Equals to means we know equal sign. Equals to 160 times its reciprocal. Okay, so what is reciprocal? Reciprocal of 10 will be 1 by 10. Reciprocal of 12 is 1 by 12. Or reciprocal of 1 by 15 will be 15. Okay, so we just interchange the numerator by denominator. That is reciprocal. So x का reciprocal क्या हो जाएगा? 1 by x हो जाएगा. तो question के हिसाब से a natural number when increased by 12 equals 160 times its reciprocal. Reciprocal of number x is 1 by x. So it is 1 by x. Okay. If you have framed the first equation correctly, then we can easily solve the question and get the number. So fine, hope you have understood the question. So let us start the solution part here. Solution. So first we will use a variable to show the unknown. We don't know what number it is. So you can write here, let the number be x. Fine. Then according to the question, here we have understood कि जब 12 से increase होने का मतलब है you add 12 to the number and then it equals 160 times its reciprocal. So you can here write according to the question, it is number when increased by 12, it means x plus 12 is equal to 160 times its reciprocal. So 160 into 1 by x can be 160 by x. Okay, so let us start solving it. So x will go that side. It will be transposed to LHS. So it will be x into x plus 12 is equal to 160. Now carefully open the brackets. It will be x square plus 12x is equal to 160. And we have to make it in the form of quadratic equation so that we can find the value of the variable x. It will be x square plus 12x and 160 when you transpose to LHS, it will be negative. Minus 160 is equal to 0. So if we can solve it by any method. Let us use factorization method. So here if you see product of A and C, coefficient of x square is 1. So 1 into 160 will be 1 into 160 is 160 only. Right, what is the middle term here? 12. And constant is negative. So we have to find the difference of those two factors, which when multiplied gives you 160 and which when subtracted should give you 12. So few little hit and trial method we have to do here. So if you see carefully, 160, that is 16 into 10 we can do. But when you subtract, will you get 12 here? No, you will get 6. So what we can do, let us check for more values. It will be, if you see carefully, if I do it by 8 into 20, 20 into 8, 160. And when you subtract 20 minus 8, that is equal to 12. So it means we got two factors which when multiplied gives 160 and which when subtracted gives you the middle term. So here our work is done almost. So here x square plus, in place of 12 you can write 20 minus 8. 12 can be written as 20 minus 8 into x minus 160 is equal to 0. So now open the brackets carefully, plus 20x minus 8x minus 160 is equal to 0. So open the brackets. Open the brackets. After opening the brackets, take the common. X plus 20 minus 8 minus 8x minus 160. So minus is common. 8 you can take out. 8x plus 20 is equal to 0. So this gives x minus 8 x plus 20 is equal to 0. Now by zero product law, x minus 8 is equal to 0. So this gives x is equal to 8. One root we got this. Here we will get another value. We'll find, see. So the other one is x plus 20 is equal to 0. So this will give you x is equal to minus 20. Fine. So we got two values. X is equal to 8 and x is equal to minus 20. Which value we should choose? Which will be the value of x? For that, we just refer to the question. What is given? A natural number. And we know natural numbers are positive numbers. So we have to take 8. We will ignore the negative value of x and we will take the value of x to be 8. So here you can write here x cannot be minus 20 as x is a natural number. X is a natural number. Hence, the required number is, hence, the required number is 8. If you want, you can verify also. It is, you put, wherever you see x, you put 8 here. So if you see here, it is 8 plus 12, we will get 20. And 160 into 1 by 8. When you cancel, you get 20. 20 is equal to 20. It means our finding of required number is correct. That is 8. Okay. Okay. So let's start question number 2. 5 years ago, a woman's age was the square of her son's age. 10 years hence, her age will be twice as that of her son's age. Find the age of son 5 years ago, present age of the woman. So here first understand the question properly. What is given in the question? Let us go by first statement. 5 years ago, a woman's age. So जो यहाँ age दी हुई है, वो 5 years ago दी हुई है. Means 5 years ago, a woman's age was the square. So आप मान लीजिए let 5 years ago. Let 5 years ago, a woman's age was the square of her son's age. So, son's age, let 5 years ago, son's age be x years. So, woman's age was the square of her son's age. सो वुमेन्स एज कितनी हो जाएगी फिर, अगर सन की एज 5 years पहले x years थी, सो वुमेन्स एज इज स्क्वायर ऑफ द सन्स एज, सो x square years. Right? Now what is given? 10 years hence. Hence means आगे 10 साल बाद, 10 years hence her age will be. So after 10 years, after 10 years, so ये जो एज है वो 5 years ago है, तो हमें पहले प्रेजेंट एज पता करनी होगी कि इनकी प्रेजेंट एज क्या है. So before, after 10 years before this, let us write their present age. Okay, so present age of sun, present age of sun. 5 years ago, he was x years old. So present age means after 5 years. So it will be x plus 5 years. And woman's age will be, woman's age will be x square plus 5 years. Right? जो according to the question 5 years ago, so before 5 years sun's age was x years, so after 5 means 5 years have been added to his age, so it is x plus 5. And woman's age 5 years ago was x square, so after 5 years you add 5 years to x square, so you will get x square plus 5. Right? Now come to the next statement, that is 10 years hence. It means after 10 years, that is, you can write here 10 years hence, sun's age. Okay, now we will talk with reference to the present age. Now today his age is x plus 5, so after 10 years you add 10 years to his present age, so it will be x plus 15 years. And woman's age, present age is x square plus 5. Add 10 years, after 10 years, no? So 10 years you have to add to it. So it will be x square plus 15. Right? Now relation is given. After 10 years hence, her age means woman's age will be twice as that of her son's age. It means according to the condition, woman's age is twice the age of her son's age after 10 years. It means we have to consider these two equations, now these two. So it will be x square plus 15 is twice as that of her son's age. So 2 times, it will be 2 times x plus 15. Okay, so this is the equation. Now we will start solving it. Let us do the partition so that it's clear. Here. So x square plus 15, x square plus 15, open the brackets, 2 into x. 2 is outside the bracket, so 2 will be multiplied to both the terms. 2 into x plus 2 into 15, that is 30. Now convert it in quadratic equation. So all the constant and variables will be transposed to LHS. X square plus 15, 2x, when you transpose it will be negative 2x. 30, when you transpose, whenever you change the sign will change. Minus 30 is equal to 0. So x square minus 2x, 15 minus 30, minus 15. This minus 15 is equal to 0. Now we can easily do the factorization here, right? So 15, a into c, we will use the factorization method. So a into c means 1 into 15, 15. And 15 means 3 into 5, 15. And constant is negative. So we have to find the difference. Difference should be equal to the middle term, that is 2. 5 minus 3 is 2. Okay, so this implies x square minus 5 minus 3. In place of 2, 2 की जगह आप 5 minus 3 लिख दीजिए. It's the same thing. We got the factors here. Minus 15 is equal to 0. So this will be x square minus 5x minus minus plus 3x minus 15 is equal to 0. Take out the common. From first two terms, x is common, x minus 5. Second two terms, 3 is common, x minus 5 is equal to 0. So ये हुआ x plus 3 और x minus 5. अभी zero product rule से we can find the values of x. So x plus 3 is equal to 0. This gives you x is equal to minus 3. And x minus 5 is equal to 0. This gives value of x as 5. Okay. Now, x being an age cannot be negative. So we will ignore the negative value of x and we will consider only the positive value. So therefore, okay, therefore we can say that age of sun 5 years ago, we have taken sun's age 5 years ago to be x years. So sun was 5 years ago, we can say age of sun 5 years ago, age of sun 5 years ago was 5 years. Okay. And second part, present age of the woman, present age of woman present age is this one. Present age of woman is x square plus 5. X square plus 5. X is what? 5. So it will be 5 square plus 5. That is 25 plus 5, which is 30 years. Okay. So we got the answer here. तो यहाँ आपने देखा कि quadratic equation form करके कितना easily हम answers find out कर सकते हैं. So this is how we apply quadratic equation concepts in a day-to-day life. Let us check one more question. Question number 3. A chessboard contains 64 equal squares and area of each square is 6.25 square centimeter. A border around the board is 2 centimeter wide. Find the length of the chessboard. एक chessboard है, we know in a chessboard 64 equal squares होते हैं और हर square का area दिया हुआ है और square के border में एक स्क्वायर के चारों तरफ 2 सेंटीमीटर बॉर्डर भी है. तो हमें चेस बोर्ड का लेंथ फाइंड करना है. सो इफ यू रिमेंबर, चेस बोर्ड इज यूजुअली स्क्वायर इन शेप, राइट? सो if I draw a chess board, it will be sort of, okay, suppose this is a chess board, okay, और जो इसका बॉर्डर है is somewhat like this. So this is what, this is a chessboard. This is the chessboard. And we know in chessboard total 64 equal squares are there. And जो ये border है ये 2 centimeters का है, length wise और width wise both. 2 centimeters all around. Okay. So what we have to do, we have to find the length of the chessboard. We have to find this. Okay. So let this be x centimeters. We have to find the length of this. Okay. So let's start the solution part here. Let the length of the side of the chessboard be, let the length of the side of the chessboard be x centimeter. Now in this question, what information is given? It is given that chessboard is there. चेसबोर्ड है जिसमें टोटल 64 इक्वल स्क्वायर्स हैं और एरिया ऑफ ईच स्क्वायर 6.25 स्क्वायर सेंटीमीटर है और एक बॉर्डर भी है. चेसबोर्ड के अलावा एक 2 सेंटीमीटर का बॉर्डर भी है चारों तरफ. हमें चेसबोर्ड की लेंथ फाइंड करनी है विद द बॉर्डर, राइट. सो हमने मान लिया कि लेंथ ऑफ द साइड ऑफ द चेसबोर्ड भी x सेंटीमीटर्स. नाउ एरिया ऑफ 64 स्क्वायर्स, then area of 64 squares will be how much? अगर ये x है, पूरा x है, तो जो ये लेंथ है यहाँ से 2 हटेगा और यहाँ से 2, that is this will be how much? x minus 2 minus 2. okay, 2 सेंटीमीटर्स यहाँ से भी हम हटाएंगे, 2 यहाँ से भी हटाएंगे. सो x minus 2 and minus 2, that is x minus 4. चेस की लेंथ x minus 4 होगी और ओवरऑल चेस विद द बॉर्डर will be x centimeters. So it will be x minus 4 and we know that area of a square is side into side. So एक chessboard एक square है, इसका एक side x minus 4 है, so ये भी x minus 4 ही होगा. Area will be side into side, so x minus 4 into x minus 4, that will be x minus 4 whole square, right. Now what else is given? It is given that total 64 equal squares हैं. जो ये chessboard है ये 64 equal squares में distributed है और area of each square is 6.25 square centimeters. So therefore according to the question we can write x minus 4 whole square is equal to 64 into 6.25. okay, total area of the square ये होगा. अब आइडेंटिटी आपको याद है a minus b whole square. a minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. okay, basic algebraic identity है. So now we will start with the actual solution. So let us expand it. It will be x square minus 8x plus 16 is equal to 64 into 6.25. Let us multiply quickly into 64. So this will be 4 5s are 20, 4 2s are 8, 10, 24, 25. Multiplied by 6 5s are 30, 3 6 to 12, 15, 1, 36, 37. So it will be 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 4. And 2 decimals are there. So you can put 2 decimals over here. So we will get 400. Now we have to convert this in quadratic equation. So x square minus 8x plus 16 minus 400 is equal to 0. Now it will be x square minus 8x plus 16 minus 400. How much? It will be 384. 384 is equal to 0. Now by factorization method we can solve it. 384, find out two factors which when multiplied should give you 384 and which when subtracted, constant is negative here, so we have to subtract the factors and it should be equal to 8. So by hit and trial method you can check here. So if you go, so it will be 24 into 16. 24 into 16, 384. 24 minus 16 will be 8. So this will be x square minus, split 8 as 24 minus 16. X minus 384 is equal to 0. So this will be x square minus 24x minus minus plus 16x minus 384 is equal to 0. Now open, you have opened the brackets, take out the common factors. It will be x into x minus 24 plus 16, x minus 24 is equal to 0. As we know, 16 into 24 is 384. So that will be x plus 16 into x minus 24 is equal to 0. By 0 product rule, first x plus 16 is equal to 0. This gives x is equal to minus 16. Then you take x minus 24 is equal to 0. This gives value of x to be 24. Okay. Now again, like we say, negative values are to be ignored when they're talking about length or age or distance. So here also, what is x? X is the length of the side, which cannot be negative. So we will ignore the negative value and we will only take the positive value, that is x is equal to 24. So therefore, we can say final answer statement, length of the side of the chessboard, length of the side of the chessboard is 24 centimeters. Okay, so very easy type of questions. इसमें हमें क्या करना है, पहले आप क्वेश्चन को 2 to 3 times रीड कीजिए अच्छे से, एनालाइज द इंफॉर्मेशन, क्या इंफॉर्मेशन दिया, व्हाट इंफॉर्मेशन इज गिवन, क्या इंफॉर्मेशन दिया है और क्या हमें फाइंड करना है. आफ्टर दैट वेर एवर रिक्वायर्ड ड्रॉ द फिगर, दैट विल गिव यू a visualization of the solution. You can visualize how to go about the solution, and once done you can easily solve it. Okay, do practice these type of questions. And jo bhi questions I am taking for example, they are actually those questions which have repeatedly come in the exams, right? Okay, then this is how we completed quadratic equation chapter. Next chapter will be of arithmetic progression. Same way we will revise the basics, concepts and do few questions based on those concepts. Okay, bye then, take care.